What is deathmatch, you may ask? Well, it is simple. It's a fight to the point of death, and that's basically there always to it. My name is BuzzRock30, and in this tips and tricks vid, I'm going to show you how to play free-for-all mode that makes you think strategically while relying heavily on yourself going against experienced players, because this is no team mode. Now I suggest grabbing some notes and start jolting this stuff down along the way, because this is going to be a long tutorial. So without any further ado, let's get this shit started, shall we? Now the purpose of deathmatch, or any free-for-all mode there is to score higher than your opponent by any means necessary. For example, I'm going to get an aerial kill on the puppeteer because she does not know I'm there. She may have, but then again I just killed her. But note that my pursuer just got through killing me, stabbing me actually. Now we're going to start off with the first basic, finding your target. In the bottom right hand corner is the portrait of your target, and it will shine as you're in their line of sight. It will start to get bigger as you close in on them. Now be wary that your pursuers also have the same thing, so be careful about that. Now killing your target is easy. The hard part is finding them. But once you have a good lockdown on them, I suggest taking the manners slowly. Be all stealthy, be discreet. Incognito, in other words. For example, I like using the ability to disguise because they won't know that I'm coming after them. I'm a different persona, and you can score very big with them. Hidden multipliers, focus bonus actually, sorry. And that's all there is to it. For example, Zorboid Orb was in one of my games, so I proceeded to use disguise poison on him, and I think he found out that he just died for a total of 550 points, and that's one example. The other example is this derp getting laid out by his target, and I proceed to use disguise poison on him. Notice how I got half a focus bonus on him, and proceed to taunt him as he dies because I'm so pro. Nah, I'm bad, but you know, I'm just teaching you guys this so I can have some competition, because we all love competition, right? Now, in this clip, you know, I'm just going to be honest with you, there are going to be derps like this in Deathmatch, because, just so you know, Deathmatch, it takes place in a small part of any map there is. For example, we're in La Havana, and this guy is irking me. Now, I suggest not going after him straight away, because your pursuers will come after you. They are baiting you, stay out of their sight, and proceed to use long-range abilities such as Disruption, Poison Arts to get them closer to you, and proceed to watch them die. Now, if you saw my variety bonus vid, you'll know that this is where a bench kill takes place. Now, I'm coming after Rebel, and she knows I'm coming after her, and I want her to know that because I'm waiting for a ride in this bench. When your opponent comes to you in at a bench or grab kill position, you take advantage and curb stomp them or pull them over and just relax, have a cup of tea, sit down, just freaking relax. Now, when it comes to your pursuers, they're going to do anything and anything by means necessary to get that kill. For example, I just offensive knife this guy to get a kill, and they're going to do anything. They're going to poison you, they're going to offensive smoke you, they're going to shoot you, but you got to be strong. You got to raise that pan strong and show them that you and your body are a mass weapon of destruction. But note that not all pursuers are derpy. Some are actually smart. And if you don't play your cards right, you're going to be derpy just like me and get stabbed in the back. This step is taking on your pursuers. Now, when it comes to your pursuers, you got to be stealthy as usual. You got to surprise them because they don't know where you are, and you want them to not know where you are. For example, I'm going to get a corner stun on this guy because he does not know where I am. And corner stuns, naked stuns, ability stuns are very useful. They're basically your any means of survival. Now, I'm going to do it to him again to show him that I'm not going to be a bitch and wait for him to come after me. And to show him that I'm not his bitch, I'm going to stab him. Show him who's the dominant species around here. When it comes to your pursuers, you got to find out who they are quickly and fast. Some will be disguised, some are going to play smart. But you gotta be smarter than they are and proceed to humiliate them in any way necessary. Now, I just got through killing my target, but the cutthroat is after me. but he does not know that I know that he's after me. So I'm going to drop down and proceed to punch him in the face and knock his teeth out. The puppeteer is being very obvious, so you gotta be careful about this. If your pursuer is obvious, don't go after him like I am, because that's a death sentence. That is, basically you saying, hey, I'm right here, I don't want to get killed. But I proceed to aggro stun her and show her and the other cool kids that I'm such a boss. Now you can use abilities to get stuns as well. They're very useful and they will help you a lot. For example, in my case, firecrackers, even though they are buffed down, they still work as effective as they used to. And I proceed to get another stun such as so. Now, if your opponent decides to come at you hard and fast, I advise you to get out of their sight and proceed to punch them in the face, because, that's just more points to you. Now, in such cases like this, you want your opponent to be distracted, because Zoroark, or for example, is a very smart player and he knows what he's doing. But I proceed to take advantage of him being distracted in order to get a stun off of him. Another example would be me killing the Lady Black while she's disguised, and proceed to kill this guy while he's distracted enough to kill an NPC. But at the end of it all, guys, it basically comes down to how badly you want to win. And by that I mean getting those multipliers, getting those hidden kills, getting those aggro kills, anything in order to win. And that means accumulating bonuses, hiding from your pursuer, and making sure that they don't know who you are. Because at the end of the day, it's either kill or be killed, and you are looking at both ends of the stick like this. But anywho, this is BuzzBrock30 saying peace and love to you all, and play the game stealthily. I'll be back soon with more vids, but by then, peace.